Okay, so stuff. So now we've agreed to find somebody. I'm picking up so much stuff. Gotta put these.
Through or here to stay?
There's no way to get through here, is there? There's a robotics button. Why can't we screw with this thing?
I've warmed up to Mars since I came.
Oh, you got a name.
I haven't had a day off in 3 years.
You all have
I
names.
broke the damn time off policy.
If you notice, hello there. Do I know you?
No. No, I'm just striking a conversation. I was wondering the same thing. Gimpy, I work for Deimos. I was wondering the same thing.
Huh. How odd that we both thought we knew each other. I'm Leona Hawks, Deimos Star Yard's corporate liaison. Anyone who deals with our office likely deals with me at some point. I suppose I'll be seeing you around.
What do you do here?
I coordinate between Deimos Corporate and the other operations, such as the Star Yard itself, and the mining operations here on Sidonia. Deimos Star Yards Corporation is a complex entity, given that the different divisions have different goals and priorities. My job is to make sure those are all in alignment.
What's the relationship stuff?
We've been contracted with the UC for decades to provide military-focused crafts for the entire fleet. It makes sense that they trust us, as Deimos is the oldest standing ship manufacturer in the settled systems. We were responsible for some of the major advancements in grav drive technology since the early days of its existence, so our legacy is strong.
That's it, huh?
Have a good day.
I've got more than enough work to complete before I can go. Unless you're a Deimos employee, I can't really help you.
Worker satisfaction has been trending upwards recently. Taking their psychological concerns into account has played a part in that.
Excuse me. I'm looking to join a crew. Any openings?
Interested how much it will cost me.
I'm not asking for much, just a reasonable share.
6,000 credits. I want to hire you, but I don't have enough. I don't think I should pay that much.
Why is that?
I'm sure we can work something out. Who knows how long it'll be before you get another offer.
Don't think I'm desperate or anything, but you do have a point. You drive a hard bargain, but I'm on board.
How much money do I even have? I'm not even sure how much I have. Sure.
What's my assignment?
Here from any location be assigned. All right. Location. Cancel. Sign. Oh, we're not available for here. Oh, that's his name too. His name is Outpost. What's that? Output engineering. I guess I probably should have checked to see what that is. Huh? Must be fine.
Heading there now.
I swear that warning klaxon still startles me every time.
Bill Hill.
Oh, hello there, friend. Have you been there long?
You okay?
Between you and me, I'm pretty tuckered. When that stack of papers was smaller, I might have used it as a pillow. Whew. Was I asleep? Oh, you've probably been standing there for a while.
You're tired.
What? Oh, heavens no. These bags under my eyes are just... How I look? Okay, you got me. I am pretty tired, but I can do this. But oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
What?
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales pitch.
Knows what list we're talking about.
You know, silly. List. The League of Independent Settlers? Do I detect a glint of recognition in your eyes? I think so. How can I help make today your very best day?
What does list do exactly?
Why, we help people. We get folks set up and able to start new lives in new places, free of governmental interference. We survey the stars, find suitable places matching people's needs, and get folks started with the essentials. I don't suppose you have a ship? Interested in earning some easy credits?
Looking for work.
That's terrific, because I have a lot of work needing doing. This stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that. Oh boy.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you do my paperwork for me. Although, I wouldn't mind the help.
Help. Not a huge fan of paperwork myself. I'm leaving now. That's, there's that many people who want to live in life of a colonist. You sit here and wait for people to come up and talk to you?
Used to have an office on Aquila, but, you know, budget cuts. But it turned out for the best. Now they send me all over settled space where I can interface directly with the people. I'm a people person, as you can probably already tell.
I'm leaving now.
Oh no. I mean, oh, okay, no problem. I hope you change your mind. If you do, come speak with me again. I'll be waiting.
Somehow I think we'll be talking to him sometime in the future at some point.
Mining takes all types. Young upstarts,
Yeah.
military, ex-cons. You can lift a tool.
I went the wrong way.
Take care of your ship. Could end up costing you otherwise.
We got posters to hang still.
It's not easy coordinating corporate efforts between the style.
We got posters to hang. How do we get stuck up here? Are we supposed to go in there to hang posters? Yes. We can hang one right here. Oh. Can't do it.
You think my folks would be okay?
What floor am I on?
Let me join you.
I don't know what floor I'm on.
Faith in God is what brought us to the stars.
That's a different drawing. Space Frog. Where's Gamal? Do I really want to talk to you?
Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you?
Gracious for anything you have to offer. No, I don't need anything. I just wanted to talk. Oh, is this a religious thing? No, thank you. I have to go now.
Very well. May the Lord watch over you and bring you peace in your travels. Regardless.
The serpent bite you many times. Mention something about offering assistance to those in need.
Faith be with you.
Talk.
Never forget, there's nothing humanity can't accomplish through science and working hand in hand with one another.
Yeah, you're still talking, aren't you?
I hope I'm not bothering you.
Look. Another poster. Space Frog with a star. Go Space Frog. Emilio Heddick. Emilio's not here. That's sending us back to our ship, I think. I don't want to do that quite yet.
Mars isn't for everybody.
There are many stories and films about
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Only employees of Deimos Staryard's mining division are
It's not easy living in Sidonia.
and around
Ooh, space rock.
It is your
Okay.
civic duty to report any unauthorized mining in Sidonian security.
No, you don't.
I could use a break.
Deimos Staryards may be the first major ship manufacturer.
Yay, space rock. Okay, so one left over there. I know you guys.
Okay, hello.
Space frog, where are you gonna go?
Sometimes I wish I had taken an easier job.
I don't know exactly where we're supposed to be going.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
As we hang a sign on the wall. Okay, so that's done. But we decided you're on a ship type deal.
Not supposed to talk to.
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average bar crowd. You can see it in their eyes. We don't belong here.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Renee again.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Or at least don't come from... Hey, to me, if it...
Below us now? Ah, mazes.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active sites at your own risk.
How? I sure am glad you're helping me.
Finish posting the patrons.
Thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good.
You can help bring a smile to people's faces. I know you're a kid, but normally people get paid for doing work.
I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
12. Totally worth the effort. Okay, so we have to go up to space. Is there a quick way to do that? Tracking station. Actually, no, this is a media sponge. Red tape blues, out on a limb, back to the grind, the old neighborhood activities. Media sponge, red tape blues. Apply for assistance. So, accept course.
off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
Deimos Star Yard. Oops, wrong button. A lot of solar panels. Cannot be landed on. How do we do this part? See any place to land? So going to Dame. Oh, we're going to a station, I thought. Yes, that's survey. Wonderful. So we are. I want to go say I want to go to the station. Where's the station hiding? Oh, I guess we have to do it this way. The station isn't working.
Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down.
It said red tape blues on the left there, didn't it? Oh, look, there's a new guy. We leave our, we left our other person, didn't we? Our fan. Where did our fan go? Ship crew. Dorian fan is unassigned. Community location can be assigned to a landed ship. No assignments are currently available for a Dorian fan. Okay, so... on New Atlantis, I guess? Okay, that's fine.
I don't know. A few trees here and some grass there, and this place might not look so awful.
Not awful, it's just red. Kind of radioactive. That way. How can we actually explore Mars? Oh, this ground is lead. Water. There is water on Mars. Supposed to be down there. Landing area. It's a fracking station. Apparently we're here. So... they put us pretty far out. Couldn't land closer. What's that over there? Lots of lead, it looks like. Oh, I mean, it's just... not.
A little bit of cold never hurt anyone, right?
More lead. Keep doing it. Again, lots of water on Mars. Lead, too. So what are you supposed to be? Running to Mars is fun. For you. Ground crew pack. Probably don't need to steal that. Right? It need, want, not the same thing. Does anybody even work here? Oh, a ship. That's not our ship. Steal it? Oh, it's locked. Okay, looks like we're not getting in this place. So there's a ship here, but nobody walking around. Storage cave. Need a master skill. Oh, look, money.
I can't believe he just stole that.
Saw? Nobody's working this place, are they? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, you might be able to, but what? Steal the ship? I don't have the skill to open the pick lock. It's kind of a moot point at this point. So. Apply for the assistant to the director's job. But where am I supposed to go? Unknown, unknown. Lots of running. It's a fracking station, but nobody's working there, so there's nobody to talk to. I did use the LT, and there's not telling me anything. They sent me. It didn't send me here, but so I go here, go red tape blues, apply for the assistant job, and then we go set course, right? And travel. But this is where no.
Cycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
No. Wait till it's highlighted. It is highlighted. I'm clicking on it. Now what? The bar. What bar? I did set course. We do R. This is what it brings us up. Oh, set course here. It's not setting a course though. It's not setting a course because I think we're here. Deimos Shipyard. Already at this location. So this is the thing. We're supposed to be going to a station. And we're at the station right now. It's right in front of us. The question is how you get on the station. Yeah, it's a space station. In space, yes. Outside the planet, yes. That thing right there. That's no station, that's a small moon. No, that's a small moon behind it. That's a space station in front of it. Welcome back, Meerkat. Happy Tuesday. Click E. Scanner. E. Doesn't do anything. X. X doesn't do anything either. Doc and Hale appeared. Where'd you see that? Doing too much at once? No, I'm not. E. Oh, there it is. E again. It's actually R. Or Hale. Gotta hold down.
Welcome to Deimos Star Yard. If you have business, feel free to dock.
I have business. There we go. I think we just had to get close enough. I'm using a controller, yes. I use a keyboard too, but it's not confusing at all. I use both. I was sweeping or changing back between keyboard and controller, yes. It's because sometimes it's easier to use the map with the keyboard and mouse. Not confusing. Not confusing. Oh, and this one we have to go up and not down.
You see he's watching over the Star Yard like a hawk, so we should watch our step.
Why? We're not doing anything wrong.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
When humanity finally left the cradle of Earth behind,
I wish Deimos was exclusively a military contractor.
Deimos builds some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably why the UC Navy continues to contract with them to this day.
Sales computer. Delivery opportunities, delivery, resource listing. Executive assistant, that's the job we're applying for. Seeking a highly motivated individual as assistant executive in charge of mining operations and day-to-day responsibilities, blah, blah stuff. Apply. How many years of experience do you have in executive, administrative, or other corporate assistant? 5 to 10 years. What is the highest level of education? Bachelor's degree. You will now be asked a series of questions to help us assess your competence for this role. Please answer honestly for the best of your ability. The executive wants you to bring them a whiskey neat. What does that mean? Trick question. Executives aren't allowed to drink on the job. About 43 milliliters shot of whiskey served in a glass at room temperature. Full glass of whiskey with 2 chilled whiskey stones. 2 thimbles of whiskey, 2 drops of water in a chilled glass. That would be this one. VIP arrives at the office for a meeting with the executive. Who is it inexplicably running late? What should you do? Entertain the client with jokes until the executive arrives. Or schedule the client's meeting with the executive for another time. Offer drinks. Apologize. Assure that the executive will return soon. Nothing. Never speak with the client without exec approval. Offer drinks. Malfunction prevents the executive starship from starting up, and they need to go to an important off-world meeting soon. What course of action do you take? Offer them the use of your old banged-up ship. Contact the client and cancel the meeting, rescheduling for another day. Use company credits to immediately charter expensive luxury craft. Get their ship towed to a shop. It's okay if they're late. Blah, they need to go to an important off-world meeting soon. These company credits to immediately chart out expensive luxury craft. While hiding in the executive's email, you come across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information about the executive. What should you do? Take the info to the board of directors so they can handle it. Ignore the email completely, then block the sender. Confront the exec and blackmail them in hopes of getting a big raise. Ask the executive how they want it handled, then never speak of it again. Executive contacts you and asks you to see them in their office in the middle of the night. You can tell they are drunk. What do you do? Immediately go to their office and take care of them until they sober up. Ignore them and go back to sleep. The executive probably won't remember. Contact security and let them deal with it. Go and do whatever they want, even if it would damage their character. Take care of them until they sober up. Please be aware that all answers are final and will be reviewed, blah, blah, blah. Submit. I'm not going to get hired. Thank you for your interest in Deimos and for submitting your application. We will review your skills and experience. Return to the main menu. Okay.
You say oops quite often. Do you need assistance?
I'm good.
They're a true piece of history.
Their ship. So how do I know when I get the job? Ooh, where do I find one of those? That looks like it has big guns on it. And missile tubes. So where do we get that thing? So where do we find these ships and where can we steal them? How do we steal them? Sarah Fullerton, you got a name.
Ah, it's nice to see someone not in uniform. They can be so touchy, you know. Always eager to point out the slightest problem. Oh, please tell me you aren't secretly some high-ranking general, are you?
I am the Grand Guillermo of the Settled Systems. No, I'm a civilian. I'm a civilian.
What a relief. I assume you're here for a ship. Either that, or you are really, really lost. Mr. Henderson handles sales, but if you want to know anything about our ships, I'm your gal.
Take this wrong, but you're a lot more energetic than the others around here.
Oh yeah? Well, I take that as a compliment. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It can be pretty hard working with these no-nonsense military types. Oops. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say things like that, at least not so loudly. I've already been written up twice this week. I can only take so many lectures. Man, I could really use a drink.
Now, so water would be a healthier option. I imagine that Deimos doesn't have the best booze.
Well, we don't have much of it at all. We have to keep up appearances. What I could really use is Jake's Stout, from Jake's Bar in New Atlantis, of course. Or the Well, to be more specific. I used to love that place when I lived there. I mean, Jake isn't friendly, but he could make a pretty good drink. Say, you're the traveling type, right? Would you mind grabbing me one of Jake's Stouts?
I could get one. It's no trouble.
Awesome! Thank you so much. I eagerly await your return.
You're going to be waiting a while. How do you learn so much about the ships? What's the lowdown on the ships here?
I mean, they're very good, obviously. But these days, everyone's using the same core tech, right? Oh, shit. Do you know you can be lectured on being too honest? Right. What makes Deimos special, though, is the package. We've been building ships forever, and the way we put it all together, well, it's really good. In a I'm gonna murder my enemies sort of way.
He's convincing. How'd you learn so much about ships?
UC Navy. I repaired just about every class of vessel there is. I even repaired Henderson's longsword once or twice. I swear that man has a guardian angel with him full time. Or 3. Deimos hired me because I know every rivet and microchip on these ships. So if Henderson gets stumped on something, it's showtime. Oh, yeah. Bye.
That feeling of sitting in the cockpit of a long sword, there's nothing like it.
You. Guess I should see it. Speak with Trevor. So we have to go back to Mars.
This is the heart of the UC.
Oh, this must be the ship designer.
These are hallowed halls.
Yeah, they're not. Shiny. So, go back to talk to Trevor. Yes. See the Dynasty ship I just finished?
Entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Are you on my Discord, Junkai?
Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land at Sidonia.
Sidonia. Hope I'm landing in the right spot. Just joined it? Okay, just a second. Okay, what you can do now, anyway, John, go to let's see the Talk About the Games channel under Games, and if you have a link to the screenshot, you can put it in there. It's got it. You can't put the actual screenshot, but yeah, I think you can just do a link. It's the easiest way to do it, probably.
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
Did that last time I walked in here. Off we go. Ah. Come on, Spider-Man. Go.
Don't worry. Trust me. This is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved.
Got that the application.
Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice.
We'll kill everybody, you're
To
saying.
do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
See enough? I'm not comfortable with this, but I'll do it if it helps the miners. How can I gain access to the computer?
I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity.
Aren't they going to get suspicious?
Believe me, if you knew Tia, you wouldn't worry.
Wait, saying she's an
I'll be honest,
alcoholic?
She's so overworked and behind in her tasks that I don't even think she knows there are any applications. That's a good point, though. Once your application is in, I'll ping her and ask her to take a look to see if any applications came in for me. That should get her to finally take a look. See yours, and if all goes well, she'll hire you on the spot.
Sounds easy enough.
That's the spirit. Believe me, This is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
The talking about games, I think is what's actually saying. It's talk about games. It's in the game section.
Don't worry, we're gonna make sure you get that job.
Oh, and I gotta go back all the way upstairs. Take you forever to get down here. What, you make everybody walk up these stairs every day?
Just passing through or here to stay?
Every time I see those drawings.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
Okay, messages and job applications. Application. So you want to do that one. Open request found. Please select a job application to view for job or blah blah blah. So you. Okay, now go talk to Trevor again. Hey, Ring. Did I say I still found something to pre-buff your party with, even in Baldur's Gate 3? Still found something to pre-buff with your party with you. Yeah. Is that just... That's only one person, though, right, Ring? You couldn't figure it out. Oh, really? Okay. Nope, it works on the whole it works on the whole party, really. Okay.
Trust me,
and it's a ritual.
This is the best shot
Awesome.
we've got at getting that request approved. Don't worry, we're gonna make sure you get that job.
Did I make sure there's only one applicant?
And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations.
Ready for the next step of your plan. What happens if they figure out what we're doing?
They won't. I'll tell you a little secret. No one really cares too much.
Of course they don't.
I'm not saying anyone's bad at their job, just that everyone's too busy and overworked to care. Seriously, no worries, mate. I've been here long enough to know how they operate up there.
I'm ready for the next step.
Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Okay, more experience for me. Okay, so John sent me this little picture. Let's see. Okay, I see it. So that's the ship that you built, right? As in you didn't pre-buy it. Or you didn't buy it, you just built it that way. I know you can do that, so. Cool. I'm looking forward to having the money to do that. I just don't have the money to do it, so... Okay, going upstairs. This one. Hey, look, my new employer, or my boss.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants? Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
I think you're mistaking me for your previous assistant. I'm here now and ready to work.
Good. Now, let's make... You look a bit different than I remembered. Did you go to Enhance? No. Now I remember. They told me they sent me someone new. Anyway, they told me you were a strong candidate for this job. So, looking forward to seeing how well you do. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
Pre-buy it. You can't just make from scratch. You get a ship, take all apart. Well, yeah, I figured that. Yeah, I figured you have to redo stuff, yeah. So if you design it and rename it, also every ship you hijack, you can almost sell. And just watch out for UC ships. They pack a punch and make you want it, of course. Let me get to your computer and I'll get to your messages.
Not quite. I need you to do something much more important before you get to that.
Odd.
I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me.
What happened to your last assistant?
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up.
Shocking.
I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
What do we do here exactly?
Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that's the... Oh, right, new assistant. I keep forgetting.
Tell me about yourself.
I could, but we'd be wasting valuable time, so no.
What's in the shipment?
What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know. Oh, you're done?
Okay, so... pick up the thing. Speak with Governor. What? Speak? Governor? I'm supposed to be picking up a shipment. Does not seem like the right way.
How's it going? Can I help you?
Can you find a better way of travel? This is...
The Sidonian people are great. They're hard
Hello,
workers
Gimpy.
and true
It is time to take a break. Go get
Ah,
some more
hello.
water while you are up.
Welcome. I don't usually have time
Your
to
next
speak
break
with
is
random
in 1
people
hour.
off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you?
I was just hoping to ask you some questions on passing through, so don't bother you. Actually, there's something important I need from you.
Something important, huh? Well, lay it out for me.
First, I'm here on behalf of Peter Brennan. What's your doing around here? What is it telling? I'm here on behalf of Peter Brennan. Who's Peter Brennan?
Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
I don't know what you're talking about, so you've heard of me.
Heard of you? Of course, how could I not?
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Sidonia, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good.
What?
So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for Mr. Brandon's personal shipment. He said you might know what happened to it.
Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
Yeah, and you could give me that shipment. If your craft was stolen by pirates, why not ask this stuff? Why is it important to destroy the ship?
Well, this is a tricky situation indeed.
Loaded with drugs?
Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes.
If stolen by pirates, why not ask this stuff?
Oh, it's a few reasons. I don't want this mired in their process. Also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor to lose a ship. So I'd rather that not get out. I'm sure you understand.
Sure.
Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
Okay. So, this is getting odd. Anyway, I need to take a break. So, I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, talk to Mrs. Gimpy and the dogs real quick. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoyed the dog video.